Imagine for a moment that you stand in a room, and this room is so large that it contains everyone on Earth. And imagine now that you stand in a position where you can see everyone, the entire space. Now picture this. The room is sealed. Apparently, no one can get out. Yet this room contains one shirt for everyone's back. This room contains enough for everyone to sleep comfortably. One bed for everyone. You see that this room contains enough food for everyone to eat. Enough food for everyone to have one meal right now. What would you do? Now recall, what is the very first thing that just came to your mind? You may have thought, let's take what we have and get everyone clothed and housed in a bed and fed. But you may have just now remembered that in the past, your shirts have gotten dirty and worn. You may have thought to yourself that maybe you should take a wardrobe of clothes so that you are clothed in the future. You may have decided to push two beds together to have a large bed like in the past, and you may have even thought to take an extra mattress to ensure you have replacements for the future. You may have thought to yourself, we have enough food for one meal together, but what about the future? What about later? In the past, I've become hungry late at night. What about tomorrow? What about the future, next month, next year? So instead, you may have decided to take many meals, hundreds even, to make sure that you're not hungry in the future. Well, in the first instance, one simply realizes that there is enough for everyone to live in paradise, to have all their needs met now. But in the second decision, many will go without. For every extra shirt one takes, one will go without. For every extra bed one takes, one will go without. For every extra meal one takes, one will go without. There will be poverty, homelessness, and hunger. And there is a common theme that leads to this decision, and that theme is time. Time is an invention born from our limited capacity of perception. We can only see, experience one frame at a time, which we call now. However, all time exists at once. Religions teach us this, and the laws of physics demonstrate it. Though we have invented, as humanity, a mechanism to describe that which we cannot see, that which we cannot experience, time. That mechanism has been represented by many archetypes throughout humanity. The archetype of Father Time, the Grim Reaper. The same archetype as Santa Claus. The same archetype as Saturn and the Black Cube, represented in the imagery of several major world religions. And the anagrammatically named archetype of the adversary. When making the decision to hoard clothing, beds, and many meals instead of just one, there is always the distinction, there is always the justification based on time. We think to ourselves, in the past this happened, so I will prepare for the future. And that choice, that distinction, that the end justifies the means, is the source of all agony. We as humanity have everything we need to live in paradise now, which leads us to a completely diametrically opposed philosophical position. The means justifies the end. Do what is right, and that is all. Doing wrong now for favor in the future, that decision is based on the distinction that the means justifies the end. All of the worst atrocities that humanity has ever committed are based on that contention precisely. It is the source of all the world's agony. The means does not justify the end. It never does. And if one were to choose the path to paradise, where all of humanity has a shirt, a bed, and a meal, well, then that is acting upon the principle that the means justifies the end. You are thinking to yourself, I am going to do the right thing now. We are going to do the right thing now. And whatever happens, happens. And then We all live in paradise now. We will all be clothed now. We will all be housed now. We will all share in a feast right now. And we have all the resources to do so. And in that moment, in the moment that everyone makes that decision, we will be living in paradise. But until then, the world will be in agony.